Hello everyone, and welcome to round 3 of the Generation 3 tournament. Before we get started in this battle, allow me to invite you to our Pokémon Tournament Discord server. New members are always welcome, so if you'd like to join one of these tournaments, then please let me know and I'll just give you an invite link. I'll actually put a permanent invite link in the description of this video as well, so you can join whenever you want, even if you're watching this video, let's say, a month after it's uploaded. We start a new tournament approximately every 3 weeks, often with interesting rules and restrictions. I suppose this Generation 3 tournament is the only one that's sorta normal, because it doesn't have any special rules or restrictions. However, the fact that almost none of us have ever played Generation 3 OU made it interesting enough to make it as a tournament. You don't have to join every tournament if you join the Discord server, so if you know you're going on vacation, you just don't join a tournament. If you just don't feel like it, don't join a tournament. If you do feel like it, join all of them. So far, there's a few people. Flash Silver has been in all of them. I've been in all of them. I believe It Backfired has been in all but one. Maybe he's been in all, not sure. Floorwalker's been in all ever since he joined the tournament, so I find it a lot of fun, and there are so many interesting things to come up. You'll see that in these videos as well, because I have a bit of catching up to do. So, if you'd like to join the Pokemon Discord server, please let me know, and then you can join, or you can just click the link in the description, and I'll welcome you there. Now, round 3. It is Alka103, myself, as you can expect, against AlolanAdarsh. At this point, we are the only two who've won both their first 2 rounds. There are some who've won one round and lost the other, or lost the one and then got a bye in one of the rounds. There are also some that have won and then tied in the other round because the matches was unable to be completed, which is really unfortunate. But that can happen on occasion. You have 72 hours in these tournaments to battle for each round, and sometimes it can happen that things don't go your way and you just can't find a time to play. So they had a tie. So AlolanAdarsh and I were the only two with a win. Well, with 2 wins. So the winner of this battle would be clearly ranked first, at that point anyway, in Swiss, and will be nearly certain of a spot in Top Cut. Not fully certain, but nearly certain. Let's see if that can happen. Who is going to lead Swiss on their own after 3 rounds? Let's find out. I start with Salamence, they start with Sceptile. I'd say this is a pretty nice start because I have Fire Blast. Fire Blast comes in, hits Heracross. They try for a Focus Blast, which is the Focus Punch, which is quite risky. They must have been predicting a switch. That didn't happen. I come in, and hey, Gardevoir is not yet Fairy type, so I'm pretty good. Dragon Claw some more, deal some good damage. I decided to just keep going with that. I'm not too afraid with the damage that Thunderbolt is inflicting. With another Dragon Claw, I do expect it'll take the Gardevoir out. That happens, take a lead of 6-4 Suicune. That's quite a dangerous Pokemon. I do have Hidden Power Grass to hit it decently hard. I actually get the critical hit, and even without the critical hit, I didn't expect it to do that much damage. Even with potentially there's very few HP or special defensive, so it might be an offensive Suicune. I send Kaboom, take the Suicune out with Thunderbolt, Sceptile, and another crit. This is ridiculous. How am I getting all these crits? This is not Gen 1, where the chances are a lot more likely for fast Pokemon like Gengar. I switch in my Tyranitar to block Entei. They use Hyper Beam, which is an interesting choice. I use Dragon Dance, and knowing they have to recharge, I just Dragon Dance another time, I would assume. And then full accuracy Earthquake. That seems like the logical choice here. I go with the full accuracy Earthquake, and with the super effectiveness and 2 times attack, that's Entei done. Can we outspeed a Jolteon? We outspeed the Jolteon indeed, and that is it. As you can see here in the chat, they said something about a break somewhere. Ah, yeah, they asked via Discord, but I put something here just so it would be in the replay, so to have evidence of it would be necessary later. They had dinner or something like that. They had something to do, and they'd be back within 10 minutes to finish off the match after this 1-0 lead for me. Unfortunately, they didn't return, at least I believe, in the first half hour or even a bit more. And as it seemed later, they couldn't play for the rest of that day, and they couldn't play for the rest of the next day, which would have been the final day. And with the match unable to be completed, the 1-0 lead I had after this specific battle was it. So this is one of the few times where it is a 1-0 victory. So it's not the way I had expected things to take victory. So yes, if you were confused, yeah, I did win the battle. Like that was the official result. Win went to me 1-0, which is interesting. I didn't have as much trouble as in the first two rounds. Might be coincidental, might not be. I'll take the victory. I now take the 9 points after 3 rounds because you get 3 points for a win. And with that, I'm nearly certain of top cut. I have to lose next round, and then a lot of people around me, like below me, have to win. But some of them will be facing each other. So I believe it was still mathematically possible for me to not make top cut, but then it would be only just. Anyway, would I win the next round, then that's certain top cut, and I will have one Swiss. The fact that I already won twice was strange enough. I suppose this one, this one wasn't as difficult, so I would have taken this win potentially. But the other two, they were certainly more difficult. I did have luck here with I believe I had 2 critical hits. One on let's see, Ice Punch and Sceptile was a crit, and there was another crit somewhere. I think yeah, it was Hidden Power Grass and Suicune. So both of those, I don't think either of them would have KO'd at the time. Although Hidden Power Grass didn't KO the Suicune, but then Hidden Power Grass from Salamence plus Thunderbolt from Gengar might not have KO'd the Suicune, depending on the HP and special defense investment on that Suicune. Okay, so that was round 3, quite a short one. I go undefeated into round 4. This is ridiculous. In a tournament where I would have been happy to be 5th or 6th, which is technically, mathematically still possible. Let's see if that happens in the next round. See you there.